What is up everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we are taking a look at Bitcoin, and Bitcoin has been dumping this week. We dumped all the way from 66,000 roughly 200 all the way down to around 60,000. Now this dump is a healthy move. Again, it's what we expected from our previous videos, and as you can see here, it's holding this blue support level quite well. We've not broken down below yet, and it looks like we will be holding it at least for this week. Now if we take a look at the weekly, we can see here that we created a higher high with this candle right here from the previous week, which became a higher high from this candle during August. And as long as we don't create another low below this low, it will be the start of a new uptrend. Now this will be quite bullish for Bitcoin, as it means we can start to progress towards the all-time high and actually look to break through. But today in this video we're going to go through the liquidations heat map, and I'm going to give you rough prices of where I think Bitcoin can be going this week. So yeah, as we talked about, it's on the support level right here, and just off TA and basic technical analysis, we should look to head back to this resistance right here. Now we did previously break through and we tapped into this massive order block that we have here on the higher time frames, so we should ultimately be looking to at least come to this resistance level, if not come up here into this order block. Now if we take a look at the lower time frame heat map, as you can see here on the lower time frame heat map, the 24-hour, we have a lot of liquidations starting to build up below the current lows. Now this essentially means that there is a lot of longs entering the market as they think the market is looking quite bullish, which I will show you why that is. But yeah, that essentially means a lot of people are entering longs and there's not enough liquidity in the market. So what should happen is we should see a short-term push down, clear these liquidations just below 60,000. I'd say this is like 59,800, somewhere around there. And then we will look to head higher to the next liquidations area, which on the weekly chart is way above. We have been building a lot of liquidations here on the weekly for at least 3 days, and essentially we have a lot of liquidations just above $63,000. So if we're able to clear those liquidations just below here, which you can see slightly starting to build up here, as they are the lower time frame liquidations, it is quite likely that we will just clear those quite quickly, as the higher time frame liquidations do possess more confluence. So once we clear those, in the coming days, we should look to rise up and clear these just above 63,000. So overall, we are looking quite bullish for Bitcoin, but I wouldn't be entering longs right this instant, as there will be some liquidations and we should see a minor dump before we start to head on higher. Now what that looks like on the chart is quite similar to what we talked about. So we have these lows right here, and we essentially should be looking to, I'd say, see some sort of move before we head down, or again, it depends on what the market makers really want to do, whether they want to bait in a lot more longs to enter the market where they can consolidate slightly, something like this, or whether they just satisfied already with the amount of longs there are and they just liquidate them, pump below, and then we see the move up. Now usually we see the largest moves for Bitcoin on the weekend, usually on a Sunday or Monday when the stock market opens, as we saw this week. Again, we can have some moves over the Saturday night. The Asian market loves to trade Bitcoin overnight, or at least when it's overnight for us, it's daytime for them. So yeah, that's also when we see a lot of volatility. So that's rough time frames of when I'd expect the move to happen. Another thing we need to look at is the S&P. So we talked about the S&P previously, and you can see here it is doing what we said. It should be using the previous all-time high as a new support level, and if that is the case, then we should see a little spike from here and we should look to head to the all-time high again, which will ultimately be bullish for the entire market, which includes the crypto market and Bitcoin, and that just adds more confidence to our thesis that Bitcoin should be heading higher. Now if you do want to be getting trades every single day, then make sure to check out the Discord down below, because we're sending trades out there every day and they're crushing it every single day. If you need a place to trade Bitcoin or any other crypto, then make sure to check out the exchange links down below. Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye guys.